Exciting fight here. Both of these fighters are well trained, have extensive experience. I think it's going to be an action-packed match.
Well, as we saw earlier with the Hapto-Sulist, they are not to be taken lightly. There was some excellent strikes given in there. The groundwork was good. They seem not to be that eager to get on the ground, but they were definitely doing some amazing work in there. I know that Mr. Pearson has an extensive Taekwondo background. Let's just see what happens here. All right, this is a fast-moving bout here. Charlie Pearson is trying to work on some sort of a side choke here. He's half-mounted. He could open his back up for a full back mount if he's not careful. I think that's why he's holding on so tight here and trying to work his way around. Yes, here we have the guard. Pearson is holding the guard. He's the man on the bottom, and he's doing a good job at trying to just hold the position.
Did you notice, Rob, that Robert Dowell was using a pressure point to try to release that? That's the first time I've seen that. I'm quite impressed.
Well, there you have it. That's the first time I've seen any pressure points in a no-holds-barred competition. Maybe there's a future for these pressure points. Again, we have the elbow strikes working. We're going for an arm lock. It didn't work. Pearson needs to get this man in close. He needs to close the distance or get right back up on his feet again. Oh, he's working on a foot lock here, or a leg lock.
Oh, that was a nice reversal, Rob.
Well, it's a little bit dangerous because he's exposing his back. He could, if the leg came free, Pearson could be mounted from behind. Dowell's doing a great job. He's working on a footlock himself.
Rob, it looks like they're both going for the same ankle lock.
That's it. That's the perfect cross counter. As soon as one person goes for your ankle, you answer with their ankle.
Rob, this is interesting. I don't believe I've seen this before. You can tell they're both hurting here. They both have it fully applied.
Yeah, it's not quite fully applied, though. What it is you have Pearson, who is trying to crank the ankle over, and the other opponent is trying to catch it underneath the Achilles tendon. So Dowell is trying to pull up on the Achilles tendon, while Pearson is trying to roll his foot over the ankle, both of which are ankle locks, but it doesn't seem like they're on very well. They're going to have to do a change. They're going to have to try something else here. This is where some striking could come in. All right, we're back to the T position.
The reverse. I think we'll see more striking here. The Hapto fighters appear to like a mounted position, but they go right into a strike versus a submission.
They're right on the striking. Reminiscent of what we saw with some of the Veil Tudo or the Brazilian fighters getting in position and striking rather than going for submissions. The Hapto seem to be more adapt to the strikes here. Let's see what he tries to do. He's maintaining a position. There's an elbow to the body. Now Charles Pearson is trying to work his way out with his legs. You can see he's hooked one leg, and he's going to try to work his way around and try to get onto his back here. Now what Pearson needs to do is get free of that right arm and come around the side. Oh, there's a few headbutts now. Dowell is definitely using everything that he can. His elbows, his forehead, anything possible. Pressure points, as you pointed out earlier.
And there's the pressure point again. And out goes the mouthpiece.
He's working on the pressure point under the jaw by the ear. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yeah, that's right. I believe he was using his thumb just underneath the jaw. It's extremely painful.
All right. Some more strikes again. Pearson needs to do something here. He needs to try to get out of this position. Although he's in a good spot with the guard, he doesn't have enough separation to protect himself. Meanwhile, the Hapto-Sulist is fine. He's sitting in that guard perfectly, riding it well, using his strikes. He's in no hurry. He's just working away. Another headbutt.
Oh. Pearson has a large mouse over his right eye. That could be a problem.
It could be. If the swelling comes up and that begins to bleed, well, then it's very difficult to see out of that eye. There seems to be some sort of a leg lock he's working on from behind here.
And I have to give Pearson credit here. Again, with all this punishment, he's holding on, he's retaining his composure.
Definitely, definitely. He has absorbed quite a few blows, but he has also remained in very good position. He's definitely...
Rob, it looks like his left eye is closed. I can't see clearly from here, but it looks at the very large mouse on his left eye as well, and it looks to be closed from this angle.
Oh yes, I see it from here. That must have been from some of those headbutts or perhaps the elbow. Again, it seems as if he is just trying to maintain a position, try to make something work, while Dowell is just sitting comfortably in that guard and picking away at him. He's definitely going to need to try an elevator, lifting a leg, catching Dowell's leg on one side and lifting him off of him, or scooting one hip out and just trying to break free of the guard, because it seems as if he's taking an awful lot of punishment in here.
Those headbutts have to have taken their toll.
Well, it's very obvious when you look at that left eye. It looks as if he's taken a few shots on that left eye. Oh, it looks like he's working up for a triangle lock.
I almost got the impression, Rob, that Dowell gave up opportunities to headbutt him there. When you see Pearson's face, it's really, really getting to be quite a mess. And I had a feeling that he was actually...
That's quite possible. That's quite possible. Although these fighters look like they're ferocious people, they still have some care for the man that they're fighting with.
Yeah, I believe it. It appeared that he was actually giving him a break at that point.
Well,
look at the size of that mouse.
He's taking some big shots here.
If that cuts, he won't be able to see it all.
Okay, it's obvious that Pearson doesn't want to exchange blows. That's why he closed in so quickly. But I just don't know what he can do for an offense on the ground. So far, his offense on the ground just hasn't been there. He's been maintaining a defensive posture by holding Dowell in his guard, and it looks like he's going right back to it again. There's an arm lock. There's an arm lock. He's trying to work on the arm, but he doesn't quite have it. All right, he's going for the foot. Very quick, very fast. It seems like Pearson is trying everything he can here, but he's just not getting it. He's just not getting a hold of things here.
We could be seeing a choke here, Rob.
He's got the hooks in on the back. Oh,
no,
I think
they stopped it for the ring.
I think they stopped it just due to the ring.
I think if it had gone a little longer, we would have seen a choke.
The ring ropes on the side there have come undone, so they were worried about that. That's right. All right, here we go again. Let's see what Pearson tries, if he shoots or if he tries to strike. Oh, there's a back kick. That's the Taekwondo of Pearson coming through.
Looks like both fighters are willing to stand up for a little while.
Again, Pearson shoots and takes Dowell down. We're back to the same position here, except here we have a half mount and a half guard, depending on which way you look at it. Pearson is in the half mount. So if he can make this work, it seems as if he's applied some sort of a choke. I couldn't see it from our angle. Either it was a choke or it was a shoulder lock.
Yeah, I believe that.
I'd like to introduce your winner, Mr. Robert Dowell. Let's hear it for Charles Pearson.
Well, we have to give a huge amount of credit to Charles Pearson.